Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Eagle Field right here on the campus of Lawton Eisenhower High School in Lawton, Oklahoma. Got a fun one for you today. Intra-city matchup between the Eisenhower Eagles and the visiting Lawton High Wolverines. Happy to have you with us on the Oklahoma Sports Network for Lawton Area Baseball. I'm James Stanley, and we've got, like I said, inter-city matchup for the next couple hours here right on OSN. Both teams on the season struggling a little bit. Lawton High coming off a couple losses last week, or at least the week before spring break last week, to Newcastle. Eisenhower participated in their home tournament this past weekend and, struggled a little bit. So both teams trying to rebuild, trying to get things back on track. So it should be pretty competitive today, and we're excited to have you for it. We'll take a quick timeout, come back with the starting lineups and the first pitch right after we do this. This is Lawton Area Baseball on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Celebrating 10 years. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
The heart of Oklahoma, where your home isn't just a place, it's your peace. At Century Roofing, we understand the importance of protecting your peace. We're experts in roofing technology, techniques, and customer service because we care about Oklahoma and we care about you. At Century Roofing, we combine quality craftsmanship and exceptional service because your home deserves the best. Century Roofing, staying on guard for Oklahoma.
Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic has specialized in the medical and surgical treatment of the foot and ankle for the past 40 years. And they provide all treatments under one roof. From x-rays, radial pulse therapy treatment, to surgical treatments, all with one goal in mind, providing the highest quality medical care with good old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. Call to set up an appointment today. Southwest Foot and Ankle, 580-357-8720.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-609-3637. No referral needed. Mention this ad and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. We also provide residential trash services for Lawton's outlying communities. We've got a solution for small businesses, contractors, construction companies, and everybody in between. We're a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
In the far corner of Southwest Oklahoma, you'll find a place that gives you the opportunity to pursue a degree while helping ease your mind when it comes to financial stress. Western Oklahoma State College offers a variety of options to fit your needs, both face-to-face and online. From managing a farm or ranch to saving lives as a registered nurse, Western will help turn your goals into your future. At Western Oklahoma State College, you are more than just a number. You are a member of the Pioneer family. Make Western your home away from home. Your degree is closer than you think.
Welcome back to Eagle Field. Lawton Area Baseball on the Oklahoma Sports Network. We'll have the starting lineups for you. First, for the visiting Wolverines, leading off, playing left field, number 9, Bryce McDonald. Number 2, playing first base, Corbin Swift. In the third spot, playing second, number 10, Bryant Chavez. The catcher, number 5, Amari Davis, cleaning up in the 4-hole. Duncan Hewitt playing right field, wearing number 24, batting 5th. And the pitcher, number 19, Raymond Proctor, batting 6th. Number 11, Josh Long, playing center fielders, batting 7th. Batting 8th, Keegan Gibson, number 6, and playing shortstop for the Wolverines. And playing third base, number 17, Maddox Switek. And for Eisenhower, leading off, playing center field, Gordon Santana. And for the Eagles, batting second, playing second base, wearing number 13, Javen Wesley. Number 16, playing third base, Colton Anderson, Cleaning up in the 4 spot, number 6, playing shortstop, number 7, Malachi Large. Designated hitter, number 18, Jason Seiler. And wearing number 4, pitching, Miguel Garcia for Eisenhower. Batting 7th, number 14, and playing catcher, Noah Burns. In the 8 hole, number 10, playing left field, Jackson Clark. And wearing number 11, playing first base, Caden Vickers. So that's your lineup for Eisenhower. The teams are about to be ready to get underway, and they are. Stepping to the plate will be Bryce McDonald, the left fielder. And Miguel Garcia will look to deliver his first pitch of the game. Happy to have you with us. Beautiful, beautiful Thursday afternoon for high school baseball right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. And, of course, all Lawton area baseball productions this year brought to you by Home Lumber right here in Lawton. And we'll tell you a little bit more about them coming up throughout the broadcast. The first 2 pitches complete, and we've got 1 ball, 1 strike. That one lined down the first base line, foul. Well, 2 balls, 2 strikes now to McDonald. Nobody out. Bottom of the first, if you're just joining us. Eisenhower Eagles hosting Lawton High Wolverines. And that counts full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Garcia looks in. He's ready. That one inside gets by the catcher, so McDonald will take his base, and the first batter of the game for the Wolverines gets on via the walk. Corbin Swift steps to the plate, first baseman for Lawton High, wearing number 2. Throw back over to first. McDonald back safe. Corbin Swift awaits the first pitch he's going to see from Garcia. That one behind him. Back to the catcher. He's going to throw down to second anyway, late. So McDonald able to advance to second on the errant pitch from Garcia. And Lawton High's got a runner in scoring position. Nobody out. 2 balls, no strikes to Swift. Throw down to third. And he gets there. Throw a little wide. Thought Noah Burns might have time to get it there. But McDonald in safely. So Lawton High without a hit. They've got a runner on third base anyway. That ball is high. 3 balls, no strikes. Garcia delivers swing and a miss from Swift out in front of that one. Garcia pulls the string, and it's 3-1. McDonald slight lead down at third base. And he loses him. So Lawton High runners on the corners. Still nobody out here in the top of the first inning. Bryant Chavez, the second baseman, wearing number 10 for the Wolverines, steps in. Garcia delivers, that's high for ball one. There goes the runner down to second. They're going to risk it and throw down. McDonald stays at third, so now we got two runners in scoring position. Good base running so far for the Wolverines. That's outside. Wind blowing out today out of the south. A good thing for the hitters, not necessarily a great thing for the pitchers. That one is outside. Chavez tells McDonald, nope. Burns has it, don't come down. Here's a 3-1 pitch. Garcia readies, and here it comes, and that one is high and outside. So now we've got a sticky situation for the Eisenhower Eagle defense as Lawton High loads the bases here in the top of the first inning. Lawton High still has not recorded a hit yet, and yet, as I mentioned, bases are now loaded. Garcia struggling to find the plate so far. And again, want to remind you, Lawton Area Baseball on Oklahoma Sports Network, brought to you by Home Lumber and Supply, Lawton's hometown source for lumber, hardware, and job site ready service. Go see Steve and his team at 1306 Southwest F Avenue right here in Lawton, or give them a call, 580-313-7817. It's 580-313-7817 for Home Lumber and Supply. Lawton area baseball sponsor this year, and happy to have them on board. Again, no balls, no strikes to the cleanup hitter for the Wolverines. It's Amari Davis, the catcher, number 5, and he's got bases full. That one low from Garcia. One ball, no strikes. Still nobody out for the Eagles here in the top of the first. That pitch is low. 2 balls, no strikes. So Garcia in danger of walking in a run. So far, Lawton High, as I mentioned, not a hit yet. But again, bags are full. Lawton High with their black pants and red jerseys on today, pinstriped red jerseys. Eisenhower in their all whites with light blue pinstripes. Hard to tell on TV, but trust me, they're there. That's in for a strike. So Garcia steadies himself there. See what he can do to start digging himself out of this trouble. Lawton High's got other plans. That's going to be inside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Amari Davis right on the inside. of the batter's box, not giving Garcia a lot of room to work with. And that one's off the plate. That's ball 4. Here comes the runner. And Lawton High scores. Not real sure they was going to steal home anyway, going on the play, but the pitch low and away and got by the catcher Burns. So that's the first run on the board for either team. And the Wolverines take a 1-0 lead here in the top of the first. Eric Shows is going to change pitchers early here. So Garcia exits. We'll effort for you and see who's going to come in. Caden Vickers is going to move from first base into the mound. So while Vickers takes his warm-up pitches, we'll step away and take a timeout. This is Lawton Area Baseball on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
.4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
For more than 70 years, we've been here for life's biggest moments. And now, we're here to provide even greater care as Comanche County Memorial Hospital and Southwestern Medical Center become the new Memorial Health System of Southwest Oklahoma. With expanded capacity, new access to specialized care, and advancements in technology and throughout our facility, we're growing with you and for you. Rooted in community, focused on what's ahead. We're here to lead. We're here for good.
Welcome back to Lawton Area Baseball on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Caden Vickers delivers his first pitch, and it's in there for a strike. So off to a good start is Vickers. Again, Lawton High still with the bases loaded. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. A 0-2 count here to David Hewitt, the right fielder for the Wolverines. He slams one down the third baseline, foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the top of the first inning. Bases full of Wolverines. And Vickers readies himself for the pitch. And here it comes. That one's high and outside. It's going to be ball 1. Already one across for Lawton High. They're looking to push across several more. Eisenhower looking to stand in the way of that. That's a nice curveball off speed. And Hewitt's down on strike. So the first out recorded for the Eagles. Well, 1 down. Only 1 run in now, you can say, with 1 out. Eisenhower looking to turn 2 if possible. Raymond Proctor, the Lawton High pitcher, in the 6 hole today. And he's at the plate right now. Number 19 in your program. And he'll be number 1 in the fans of Lawton High's hearts if he can put up Lawton High's first hit of the game here. Again, if you're just joining us, bases juiced with Wolverines, but no hits yet. There's a curveball outside. Proctor, another swing and a miss, 2-2.
This would be some performance from Caden Vickers if he could come in, nobody out, bases loaded, and hold Lawton High to 1. Here comes Josh Long, the center fielder, number 11 for Lawton High. Looking to do what Hewitt and Proctor couldn't, is drive in a run and tack on to this lead. That one's inside. Here's the pitch from Vickers, a swing and a miss. Josh Long fakes the bunt, pulls it back. Oh, that one's high. No, he's going to give him the strike, so that's strike 2. And a runner steals home for the Wolverines. They catch Eisenhower sleeping, and Corbin Swift comes across the bag to increase Lawton High's lead to 2-0. So the 2-2 count, 1 out, swing and a miss. And that ends the inning, 3 outs. So that does it. So after all of that, bases loaded all inning with nobody out, Caden Vickers comes off the first base bag, hits the pitcher's mound. He takes care of business, only allows the 1 run on the steal. But Eisenhower limits the damage of what could have been. So we will head to the bottom of the first inning. Eisenhower will have their turn at bat. When we come back, this is Lawton Area Baseball on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Celebrating 10 years. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Aero Sign Company is now Fusion Sign and Design, continuing to serve all of Oklahoma and surrounding states for the past 70 years. Their focus has always been driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom work and installation to excellent service, they have the knowledge and expertise to help you along the way and making your image stand out and last for years to come. The all-new Fusion Sign and Design. Phone 353-2227.
At Arvest Bank, we believe homeownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put homeownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
Welcome back to Lawton Area Baseball on the Oklahoma Sports Network. I'm James Stanley. Happy to have you with us on this Thursday. Heading into the weekend, beautiful weather here in southwest Oklahoma today. Sun is out, blue sky, winds out of the south. Good for the hitters, not good for the pitchers. Lawton High put up 2 in the top of the first, still yet to record their first hit of the game. A little bit wild was Miguel Garcia to start, and he was replaced by Caden Vickers after walking in a run. And the Eagles fell asleep and let Corbin Swift, Bryant Chavez, slide home for the second run of the inning for Lawton High, and that's where we stand. So we go bottom 1, Lawton High 2, Eisenhower nothing. Raymond Proctor about to wrap up his warm-up tosses. So Santana Gordon will step into the batter's box for Eisenhower. Wearing number 8, playing position number 8, which is center field. Leading off today for Eisenhower. Gordon in. Proctor, a lefty. You got to see him 2 weeks ago against Newcastle over at Lawton High, right here on OSN. Hard luck loser that day as Newcastle really put it on Lawton High. It didn't really matter who was pitching. Newcastle is a really good baseball team, and there is a pop-up to the first base line, and Amari Davis makes chase. So does Proctor. They can't come up with it, so Santana Gordon still has life. Corbin Swift, the first baseman, also trying to make an attempt on that one. Couldn't quite get to it. That pitch belted to right. Playable for the Wolverines. And he makes the catch. Davian Hewitt out there in right field. Gets under it. Able to battle the sun. Makes the catch. So nice job from that young man. Javen Wesley now steps to the plate for Eisenhower. One down here in the bottom of the second. Bottom of the first. That ball smashed up the middle. So, Javen Wesley delivers the first hit of the game for either team, and Eisenhower's got a runner on first with one out here in the bottom of the inning. Colton Anderson, number 16, steps to the plate, playing third base today for Eisenhower. Ball fouled out of play. Pretty good crowd today. Fans out in their chairs enjoying the nice weather and some concessions and rivalry baseball between these two schools, Eisenhower and Lawton High. Two strikes to Colton Anderson. He bloops that one into center. That's going to be right at Josh Long, and he makes the play. So 2 down for Eisenhower, putting bat on ball, but right at the Wolverines. So 2 out now for Eisenhower. Malachi Large steps into the batter's box. So far, Raymond Proctor giving him to him where they can hit it. That one is smashed to left, and it's over the wall. Malachi Large, a 2-run home run for Eisenhower, and they tie the game here in the bottom of the second inning. That ball was absolutely annihilated, a laser beam just over the left field wall. Malachi Large puts a charge into that one, and we've got a 2-2 game. Well, the celebration as the teammates come out of the dugout for the home run celly. So that clears the bases. You get a little bit of a taste for what the kids like whenever they come to the plate for their walk-up song. A little Imperial Death March there for Jason Seiler. That's impressive. Went to a wedding one time where the groom walked down the aisle to that Imperial Death March. Got to be honest, I thought it was one of the coolest things I'd ever seen at the time. So, that ball outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Bases clear. 2 out in the inning. Raymond Proctor on the mound for Lawton High. As Malachi Large just deposited one into left field for a home run to tie this thing. Proctor delivers. That one is inside. So we got 2-2. Late swing by Seiler, and that's going to end the inning. So Eisenhower again on the strength of a 2-run home run by Malachi Large. Even things at 2. I told you we were going to have a good one. Anytime these two teams get together, neither one of them are interested in losing. So we'll be right back with the top of the second inning. This is Lawton Area Baseball on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Celebrating 10 years. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Lawton's premier full-service garden center is Bedrock Nursery at 1802 Northwest 67th Street. Serving all of Southwest Oklahoma since 1994, they are your source for homegrown bedding plants and offer a wide range of services, including landscape design and installation. They are your full-service garden center. Bedrock Nursery, 1802 Northwest 67th Street in Lawton. Bedrock Nursery. Come see the difference.
Welcome back. It's Lawton Area Baseball on OSN. First pitch from Vickers, a little low for a ball. That one right down the pipe for strike. A 1-1. Top of the second. Vickers delivers that one. Line down the third base line, but foul. And that pitch from Vickers low and away gets by the catcher. Keegan Gibson, shortstop number 6, in the box for the Wolverines. Still looking for their first hit, despite having 2 runs on the board themselves. So a called third strike from Caden Vickers. So far, pitching very, very well for Eisenhower. And so here comes Maddox Switek, the third baseman for Lawton High. Number 17. Vickers inside. Oh, they're going to say it hit his leg. Not much of an effort to get out of the way by Sweetek, but good on him. He's headed down to first base on a hit by pitch. And they immediately throw over. I think that one hit him in the back as well, so he definitely earned it if it barely scraped his knee as the umpire heard it and sent him down to first, and they're going to say it hit him, so they're going to award him second as well. So all of a sudden, very quickly, what started off as a good-looking inning for Caden Vickers in a little bit of trouble with Sweetek on second base right behind him. Still no pitch. This is number 9, the left fielder, Bryce McDonald for Lawton High. Again, Lawton area baseball all season long, brought to you by Home Lumber and Supply. Lawton's hometown source for lumber, hardware, and job site ready service. 1306 Southwest F Avenue right here in Lawton. Steve and his team, you can give them a call, 580-313-7817. It's 580-313-7817. Home Lumber and Supply. Curveball didn't quite curve all the way back over. Looking for a count from Blue, 3-2, it looks like. 3-1, 3-2. It's outside as well. Sweetek, the runner on second for Lawton High. Bryce McDonald in the box. That one dinked down the first base line. They're going to allow the runner to get to third. McDonald runs right into the out down the line. We'll let you know here in just a second who the first baseman is. I believe that's Miguel Garcia. So Garcia left the mound, replaced Vickers at first base. So one down for the Eisenhower Eagles here in the top of the second inning. Two down now for Eisenhower. There's a swing and a miss. And a strike to Corbin Swift. Lawton High first baseman. And that one bounced off his foot, so it's going to be foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Fans for both teams made their way out to the ballpark today. You can hear cheers coming from both sides. There's a curveball. Wow, what a pitch from Caden Vickers. And that's strike 3. And that is the end of the top of the first. So Lawton High strands Maddox Sweetek on third base. Caden Vickers gets out of the jam. And we'll head to the bottom of the second with your score tied at 2. This is Lawton Area Baseball, brought to you by Home Lumber and Supply on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Rule number 6, be the truck authority. That's the Billingsley way. At Billingsley, we're proud to offer hundreds of Ford trucks for your selection. And if you know a thing or two about saving money, we bet you know Billingsley.
I'm Grant Billingsley, and that's the Billingsley way.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
And we're back. Happy to have you with us today on another edition of Lawton Area Baseball. We got the Eagles and the Wolverines. Brought to you by Home Lumber and Supply right here in Lawton, our title sponsor all season long on our baseball coverage here. And there's a hit by pitch for Raymond Proctor, as Miguel Garcia gets plunked, so he'll take the base. Then we got a runner on first. That's Miguel Garcia as Proctor delivers. That ball swung on, hit into center field. And no, can't come up with the catch. Josh Long and Bryce McDonald, a little bit of confusion out there. And smart base running by Garcia as he's able to take second. So Noah Burns is on first. He'll be pinch run for. Here comes Jackson Clark, number 10, left fielder for Eisenhower, as they've got runners on first and second. Nobody out. There's a strike. Clark attempted to bunt, see if he could move the runners over into scoring position, but couldn't quite get bat on that one. Now here's the second pitch from Proctor again. Clark shows bunt, and again, Proctor puts it over the heart of the plate. So, no balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Proctor trying to work out of his jam this time, as Caden Vickers had to do in the first inning. That one's outside for ball 1. Runners on first and second, Garcia. And Noah Burns, who got the hit, although we have a pinch runner on first. And Clark shows bunt again, pulls it back. That ball's high. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 on, 2-2. 2's wild here in the bottom of the second. And so that was 3-2 actually. So Clark walks. Bases are now loaded for the Eagles. Caden Vickers, the pitching hero so far for Eisenhower. I say that. If you are just joining us in the first inning, Lawton High, I think, had 5 base runners, and scratched 2 across without getting a hit. And Vickers came in and kind of got things back under control. Eisenhower played at 2 in the bottom of the first, and that's where we stand right now. Vickers just takes the plunk off the back. And Eisenhower plates a run to go ahead, so Miguel Garcia touches home and gives Eisenhower a 3-2 lead. Bases still loaded, and the top of the order coming to the plate for Eisenhower. Santana Gordon, the center fielder, wearing number 8. And he's got him juiced. Nobody out in the inning, so Eisenhower looking to make their play right here on this game. Proctor's going to try and stiffen up and make something happen. A double play right here for Lawton High would be highly beneficial. We'll see what Gordon has in store. He's going to show bunt. He's going to pull it back, and he slams one into the gap and left. That is going to get down and by. Bryce McDonald made an outstanding effort to catch it. It's going to roll all the way to the wall. Will this clear the bases? They're going to send him. Here comes the relay throw, cut off by Proctor. And that is an inside-the-park home run for Santana Gordon. Eisenhower leads 7-2.
Got to give credit to Bryce McDonald. Made a heck of an effort out in left field. Josh Long coming over as well. Just perfectly placed in the gap by Gordon. Neither guy could get there, and it rolled all the way to the wall. And Santana Gordon, who is not slow on his feet, was picking him up and putting him down, and he gets all the way around for the inside the park home run. So there's ball one to Javen Wesley. Wow, a little bit of excitement here on Thursday afternoon. No 2 balls, no strikes. The count to Javen Wesley, number 13, second baseman for Eisenhower. And here comes the pitch from Proctor. That one slammed just out of the reach of Keegan Gibson, the shortstop, and Javen Wesley. And the bats are starting to wake up for the Eagles here at Eagle Field on the campus of Lawton Eisenhower High School here in Lawton, Oklahoma. Here comes Colton Anderson, number 16, the third baseman. Looking to break this thing wide open. Raymond Proctor for Lawton High on the mound has other intentions. Runner goes, no throw from Amari Davis. They'll just get it back to Proctor, and they'll work from there. So a runner on second now for the Eagles. As Javen Wesley swipes the bag. Proctor delivers. That one flied, skied. Keegan Gibson looking for it at shortstop. Runner's going to have to go back. Oh, they can't tag him. Gibson tried just to tag him as Wesley was on his way back. A little shimmy from Wesley, able to get back in to second safely. That's a big play by the second baseman for Eisenhower. Oh, man, still on second. Now we have one out. Malachi Large fouls that one out of play. That's going to be a souvenir for somebody right over here in front of our booth here. Malachi Large, last time up, absolutely crushes. I believe it was the second pitch he saw, deposited it into left field over the wall, an absolute line drive. That tied the game at 2 for Eisenhower, and since then, a run on a walk, and then a bases clearing inside the park home run. That one is going to get down into second field. So just hard luck for Lawton High here in the second inning as Eisenhower just placing balls in the outfield where they just don't have anybody positioned. So the opposite of what he did last time, but Large still on base, and there's a runner on second who had to stay there. That ball lined out to third base, steps on the bag, fires across, no, and since it's not a force, no, it is. That is a force play. So that's out number 2. So good play by the third baseman from Lawton High. Corbin Swift couldn't quite dig it out on the throw, so Eisenhower's still alive here, bottom of the second. All right, so runner on first and second, 2 out. And here comes Miguel Garcia. Started the game on the pitcher's mound. Now he is at first base. Gave relief to Caden Vickers in the first inning. Gave up no hits, I might add, but a little wild today with I think 5 walks. There's a swing and a miss for Garcia. Malachi Large going to steal third. So now runners on the corners. Eisenhower has plated 5 runs this inning. Looking to add another 1 or 2. That one hit the dirt, and then they're going to say no go on that one.
Here's a delivery from Proctor. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3, and that ends the inning. So Eisenhower making their bats heard in the bottom of the second. An inside the park home run from Santana Gordon, and another run coming from a walk. So 5 runs all told for Eisenhower. They lead 7-2. This is Eisenhower Baseball presented by Home Lumber and Supply. We'll be right back on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Todd Bridges, and after 30 years of practicing dentistry in Lawton, Fort Sill, southwest Oklahoma, I need some help. Please welcome our new associate dentist, Dr. Chandler Harbin. Dr. Harbin brings a gentle touch to our ever-expanding dental practice in order to make your visit one that exceeds your expectations. Even more things to smile about is our partnership with 3 major dental insurance companies, United Concordia, Delta Dental Premier, and Health Choice. Come schedule an appointment with Dr. Harbin or myself by calling 580-248-6700.
Power Services, the power of quality and comfort, servicing all of Southwest Oklahoma and the surrounding area for the past 40 years. Offering the best service for heating and air for both residential and commercial, geothermal systems, electrical services, and generators are their specialty. Give them a call for all of your heating, air, and electrical needs. Experience the power of quality and comfort with Power Services of Southwest Oklahoma. Give them a call today at 580-875-3645. That's 580-875-3645.
Welcome back. This is the Oklahoma Sports Network. My name is James Stanley. This is Lawton Area Baseball, brought to you by Home Lumber and Supply right here in Lawton. Lawton's hometown source for lumber, hardware, and job site ready service. 1306 Southwest F Avenue in Lawton. Give Steve and his team a call, 580-313-7817. That ball's in for a little bit low, so ball 1. As soon as he turns his back to me, this is Bryant Chavez, the Lawton High second baseman. That one through the gap. And Lawton High with a base runner to lead off the top of the 3rd inning. No 2 balls, no strikes. Or excuse me, ball and a strike. For the new batter, number 5, Amari Davis, the Lawton High catcher. It's Bryant Chavez being paid attention to by Caden Vickers. A little throwback over to first. Nothing doing there. Amari takes a strike right down the middle. Not going to get a better pitch to hit than that. There's a swing and a miss. Seven to 2, Ike. Top 3. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the Lawton High catcher, Amari Davis, with Bryant Chavez, the second baseman for LHS, on first. Eisenhower doing some damage in the bottom of the 2nd inning with 5 runs pushed across. Lawton High looking to make their statement on this game offensively here in the top of the 3rd inning. You can find us right now on X YouTube, Facebook, and our app. Make sure to download our app, Google Play Store, Apple iTunes. And a strike three pitch from Caden Vickers. Sends Amari Davis back to the bench, now 1 out here in the top of the third inning. As I was mentioning, you can find our broadcasts on X, YouTube, Facebook, and our app, Google Play Store, Apple iTunes, Amazon Fire, Roku TV. Find us there as well. Only game in town today across our network, so if you're interested in high school sports on OSN, this is where you're going to be. That ball chopped down the third base line and foul. Chavez will make his way back to first base. Davian Hewitt, the right fielder, at the plate for the Wolverines. He chops it to the pitcher's mound. Out to second. There's 1 out. On to first for 2, and the Eagles execute the double play to end the inning. Great stuff from Caden Vickers and the Eisenhower defense. And what looked like a promising start to the top of the third for Lawton High ends in disappointment. So we'll go to the bottom of the third. Eisenhower 7, Lawton High 2. This is Lawton Area Baseball, brought to you by Home Lumber on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Celebrating 10 years. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
For more than 70 years, we've been a part of Southwest Oklahoma's story, sharing every step forward and every stage of life, with people who understand that sometimes healing takes more than medicine. Introducing Memorial Health System of Southwest Oklahoma. A new generation of future-focused health and human-centered care.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed, because your success is our success.
And we're back for Lawton Area Baseball, going bottom 3 here at Eagle Field on the campus of Lawton Ike, right here in Lawton, Oklahoma. Gorgeous Thursday afternoon. Happy to have you with us. If you're out and about trying to keep track of your team or just relaxing at home, either way, thanks for joining us right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network for Lawton Area Baseball, brought to you by Home Lumber and Supply. Number 14 for Eisenhower, Noah Burns, the catcher, steps into the box. Raymond Proctor still the pitcher for Lawton High. Now Eisenhower able to get out of the top of the third unscathed. We'll see if Lawton High can do the same. That one smashed into left field. That ball's on the ground. Bryce McDonald fields it. Burns going to make the turn at first, but he'll stay there. So a leadoff hit for the catcher for Eisenhower. And that's going to bring Jackson Clark, the left fielder, to the plate for the Eagles. And Clark getting some instruction from the third base coach, and now he's ready. There goes Noah Burns. He's going to try and take second, throw down, but Amari Davis just quite not in time, and Burns slides in safely. Here's the pitch from Proctor. And they called a balk on Raymond Proctor. So a pitch runner for Noah Burns will take third. And Proctor delivers. That one fouled out of play. I believe it's going to get behind the screen. No, not quite, but Amari Davis couldn't quite make it back there to make the catch. But a strike is a strike, and we've got a 1-1 count. Man on third for the Eagles, looking to tack across another run. Push this thing to 8-2. Lawton High's got other ideas. Proctor delivers. That one is out into the gap in left field. McDonald coming on to make the catch. Runner tags from third. Proctor's got it. And too speedy to get him out. So Eisenhower increases the lead to 6, 8-2. Now, great play from McDonald out in left field. He read it all the way. Made the catch on the run. Fired home. Just couldn't quite get him at the plate. And now here comes Caden Vickers. And there's a strike to Vickers to lead off this at-bat. No, Proctor still battling out there. That ball fouled out of play. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. And that one's pumped out into left field on the move and by both defenders. Now Caden Vickers is going to come around second, loses his helmet on his way to third, and he's going to slide in safely with a triple. So again, McDonald and Long, both excellent efforts in the field. Just Eisenhower today putting the ball where the Lawton High defenders aren't. And that was another case of it, right into the gap. And Vickers is at third with 1 out. And here comes the top of the order. Speaking of into the gap and rolling to the wall, the last time Santana Gordon came to the plate, that's exactly what he did. He was able to get all the way around the bases for an inside-the-park home run. Well, here's the pitch to Gordon right off of his ankle. Doesn't move a muscle. Takes it off the shin, and he's on his way down to first. So runners on the corners now for Eisenhower. Still just the 1 out for Lawton High. Eisenhower 8, the Wolverines 2 in this bottom of the third inning. Javen Wesley also got a hit his last time up. Gordon on the move. Throw down by Amari Davis, cut off by the shortstop. So Santana makes his way to second base, and now both runners in scoring position, so Proctor's going to have to be careful here with Javen Wesley. Inside. Pitch is inside for ball 2. If you can hear all the crowd members shouting their advice and their coaching. And that's going to be inside for ball 4. That's going to load the bases. Brings to the plate Colton Anderson. 3-hole hitter, third baseman.
Número 16. And that one drilled into center field. Josh Long coming on. He comes in and makes the catch. Caden Vickers tags from third. He's able to get home. So good play in center field by Long, but Vickers too fast from third, and Eisenhower leads 9-2. Javen Wesley able to take third base on that play. This is Malachi Large, who we know has a big-time bat. And now they've got him caught in a rundown. That's Santana Gordon, excuse me. Now they're going to try. He's going to hustle home. Can they get him? The throw unable to be made, and Gordon crosses the plate safely. And Eisenhower increases their lead to 10-2. So let's get you updated. We've got runner on third, nobody on first. 2 out, Malachi Large at the plate. Swing and a miss. Good pitch from Proctor. Malachi lays off that one for ball 1. That one's high. Excuse me, not ball 1. Takes his base. Designated hitter Jason Seiler heads into the batter's box for Eisenhower. A foul tip into the glove of the catcher, Amari Davis. Runner does take second. That one's looped down the first base side, out of play. Unless he made that catch behind the dugout, and he did not. So 2 strikes to Seiler. That one swung on, just a defensive swing. Didn't like that pitch, but he had already committed to it. And he just fouls it out of play down the first base side. Eisenhower 10, Lawton High 2. Runners on second and third. 2 strikes, 2 outs. That ball looped. Gonna get through, and that's going to score 2 runs. Large is going to come around from second. He'll score easily. So Seiler, fighting off some pitches from Raymond Proctor, just pokes that one in between the first and second baseman. And again, Eisenhower continuing the trend of just putting them where they ain't. And that's been a pretty good strategy for him today as Miguel Garcia for Eisenhower steps in. With the bases clear, 2 out. And 12-2 Eisenhower. Garcia fouls that one. That might be able to be in play. Oh, unbelievable effort by the first baseman, Corbin Swift. What a play. If that was out of your frame, sliding in to make the catch just right next to the Eisenhower dugout. And he makes the play for the 3rd out of the inning. Wow. Unbelievable catch from that young man. So Eisenhower able to plate 5 more in that inning, and they now lead 12-2. This is Lawton Area Baseball, brought to you by Home Lumber on the Oklahoma Sports Network. We're coming right back.
Celebrating 10 years. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, Pay Me Checking puts real money right into your account when you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. Pay Me Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
Home Tech Solutions is your dependable contractor for heating, AC, and electrical services for your home or business. They're the ones to rely on with over 30 years experience, and they are 100% locally owned and operated. They see to it to take care of your comfort, offering everything from insulation to maintenance and servicing all brands in the greater Southwest Oklahoma area. Make sure you see them first for all your HVAC and electrical needs. Give them a call today, 580-919-0328. That's 580-919-0328.
Welcome back. It's Lawton Area Baseball on the Oklahoma Sports Network. My name is James Stanley. Happy to have you with us. Eisenhower 12, Lawton High 2. The top of the 4th inning. And this intra-city rivalry today brought to you on OSN by Home Lumber and Supply. Lawton's hometown source for lumber, hardware, and job site ready service. This is Raymond Proctor at the plate, the Lawton High pitcher. Caden Vickers still on the mound for Eisenhower. Tremendous pitching performance from that young man after coming in relief for Miguel Garcia in the first inning. I think we're at 2-2. The umpire doesn't make that very quick for us up here in the booth. He just kind of throws it up real quick, and I'm looking for it. But there's a swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. So 1 up, 1 down for Vickers here in the top of the 4th inning. Eisenhower ahead 12-2, so that's 10 runs. So Lawton High running out of at-bats if they want to stay in this game and play the full 7 innings today. Outside for ball 1. Inside. That's ball 2. Josh Long, the batter for Lawton High. Swings and misses at that one. That one low for ball 3. So a little patience here from Josh Long. He's ahead in the count 3-1, nobody on. Only 1 out here in the top of the 4th inning. Absolutely gorgeous day for baseball. But as I mentioned, if you're not able to make it out to the park and watch in person, we're happy to have you along for the ride on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Swing and a miss from Long for strike 2. Again, you can find us on Amazon Fire, Roku TV at the house, or any of your devices on our app, YouTube, Facebook, and X, all broadcasting live on those platforms. Also follow us on Instagram, TikTok as well.
And Josh Long coaxes the walk from Caden Vickers. He'll take his base, and Lawton High's got a runner on, looking to do some damage here in the top of the fourth inning, try and get back in this game. This is Keegan Gibson, the Lawton High shortstop, as Caden Vickers tosses over to first base. Miguel Garcia, nothing there. That ball's driven deep to left, but foul. Wouldn't have gotten out, but that would have absolutely been a hit. Keegan Gibson gave that one a ride, just out in front of it a little too bit. Foul ball. He'll try to straighten it up here. Runner was on the move. We'll see if that's the case again. Josh Long gets back as Caden Vickers fires over to Garcia. Back before any tag could be made. Long not going that time. Noah Burns looks him back to first base and gets the ball back to Vickers. Just into the 6 o'clock hour, 6:09 to be exact, here on this Thursday. Long takes off, throw by Burns, down, hits Long in the leg. He kicks it out into left field. He's trying to decide he's going to go for third. Throw is on the money, and they got him at third. Josh Long takes the chance for the Wolverines, just trying to create something, anything to get a runner in scoring position. And they ran themselves out of a rally right there for the second out of the inning. So great hustle play from Long. He hesitated, wondering if Eisenhower was going to continue to take their time getting the ball back in. But a great, great throw to third base, and they're able to get the tag down. So good play by the Eisenhower defense. And just some more tough luck for the Lawton High offense today. Gibson offers foul ball. And that's out number 3. That'll end the inning. So we'll go bottom 4 when we come back. This is Lawton Area Baseball presented by Home Lumber right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Celebrating 10 years. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Well, welcome back to Lawton Area Baseball, as I guess Lawton High's decided that 4 innings was going to tell the tale. So Eisenhower, your final score, takes this one 12-2. As they huddle on the field. So another tough one for the Wolverines. You got to give Eisenhower credit. They were able to put the ball today in places that Lawton High, although hustling tremendously in the outfield, just didn't have coverage there. And so credit the Eisenhower bats. Lawton High fought their tails off, and we had a 2-2 game going into the second inning, and it was just a little bit too much offense for Ike. And they're able to get out of here with the 10-run win. So they end things after the Lawton High bat in the 4th. Thought we might get that 5th inning, but we're going to cut it short. So, again, we appreciate you joining us for Lawton Area Baseball, brought to you by Home Lumber and Supply, Lawton's hometown source for lumber, hardware, and job site-ready service. Everything you need for residential, commercial construction. Give Steve and his team a call at 580-313-7817. That's 580-313-7817, located at 1306 Southwest F Avenue right here in Lawton, and we thank them for being our title sponsor for Lawton Area Baseball. We'll take a quick timeout, and we're going to come right back, and we're going to preview the upcoming schedule for baseball on OSN. Just a short timeout, and we'll be right back.
Rule number 6, be the truck authority. That's the Billingsley way. At Billingsley, we're proud to offer hundreds of Ford trucks for your selection. And if you know a thing or two about saving money, we bet you know Billingsley.
I'm Grant Billingsley, and that's the Billingsley way.
Liberty National Bank, we know success takes teamwork. We take pride in our roots and in supporting the communities we serve. Our personalized approach means we focus on your financial goals every step of the way, because when our customers succeed, our whole community wins. Liberty National Bank, with you all the way.
Welcome back to Lawton Area Baseball on the Oklahoma Sports Network. We're 10 after 4 after the top of the fourth since the Wolverines were the home team. So in district play, it's 10 runs after 5. So that is the situation here. Wanted to remind you guys of what we have upcoming right here on OSN as far as our baseball coverage goes. Each team here in Lawton, 4 games apiece on OSN. Now, some of those are intra-city games. So, for example, this is Eisenhower's second appearance on the network, one against MacArthur and then today against Lawton High. So their intra-city games will continue on the last game of our schedule coming up on May 4th at MacArthur. We've got 2 more contests coming up with the Wolverines. So on the 14th, next week, you've got Eisenhower hosting Edmond. And then coming up, you've got MacArthur and Elgin. Also, Lawton High in action. MacArthur, against Newcastle as well. I think that one's next week. So MacArthur hosting Newcastle. Listen, if you haven't seen the Newcastle, you got to see him last week on OSN or 2 weeks ago against Lawton High on our broadcast there. If you haven't seen him play, there's something else. I mean, they've had a fantastic 25-26 school year. One of our OSN schools is Newcastle. Semifinals in football. State champions in boys basketball, state runner-up in girls basketball, and at least the last time I heard, they're still undefeated in baseball this year with 1 tie. So a lot of good things happening for the Newcastle Racers up there. So if you want a chance to get out and see them play, compete against the MacArthur Highlanders, they're going to be in action out there at the Hill next week, but we'll have that one for you right here on OSN as well. And then the following week, Eisenhower will be back in action here at Eagle Field taking on Edmond. So I believe that's Edmond Memorial. So a lot of fun baseball coming up for you. Again, happy to have you with us today. Beautiful day to be out. But if you're just at home, relaxing, enjoying some baseball, some high school sports here on a Thursday afternoon, happy that you did it with us right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. So for me, James Stanley, the OSN crew today, wrapping things up here from Eagle Field. Again, Eisenhower 12, Lawton High 2. This has been Lawton Area Baseball, brought to you by Home Lumber and Supply on the Oklahoma Sports Network. We'll see you next week.